everybody, it is RBMapleLeaf. Welcome back to another Roblox video. Hope you guys been enjoying your day so far. If you are, be sure to like and subscribe, hit the notification button to never miss out on any new content. I usually post twice a month, but today is a bit of a special video since we are here on my Roblox, one of the league races I race in, and we just not long ago, as of recording this video, just done the All-Star race, which is, although non-point scoring, was quite entertaining to watch, but it was a sleuth fest of all things. But make sure to follow me on my social media links, link in the description down below, and also I will be somewhat getting busy over the next coming weeks with these league races going and all that. Unfortunately, I was not able to get to the race on time. I did score the pole yesterday in the 50-lap sprint, but I wasn't able to take pole and take the green flag, unfortunately, and I came in from lap 146, which is the only footage you see from here on out. But I hope you guys enjoy the video, and yeah, as I'm going into league racing a bit more, I hope you do appreciate the content I'm making. But other than that, I've got nothing else to say, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. So some of you guys might have seen it, but the 22 got a drive-through penalty, mainly probably because of contact and all that, but they missed pit road and caused an awful crash, as you saw there. So here's another replay. I probably might slow this one down. So, yeah, so they were trying to get to pit road, came in too hot, they came back onto the track surface, unknowingly back into traffic, so they actually got 2 drive-through penalties on that, and this was from lap 152. So very early on in this race, you may have been noticing I've been following one particular car, and this is the number 17, driven by one of my teammates, Heavy, intern in our server. And I was mainly watching them because since in fact, the car he's driving is the car that I personally created for this race. Now, I'll admit it looked honestly terrible with the red that looked like a sore thumb, but it was quite nice to see that livery on track, and and he was doing quite well. He was early on in the race, but yeah, we were underwhelmed by the result at the end of it. So, but yeah, it was running as high as 4th in that race, like early on around lap 160 and all that. Really bore with you the entire race, of course, so because that would just be boring, and it took about And this race from about lap 146 to the end, including the overtime you'll see in a minute, took about an hour and so. So I won't bore you with all that. I'm just showing you parts of the races and all that, the race and all that, and maybe go over like the important parts and all that stuff. So that's just FYI. And as you see, intern here in the number 17 that I mentioned earlier is doing a phenomenal job currently. I mean, he eventually finished 11th, which wasn't ideal, but within the race, around lap 160, he was getting used to the car and all that. He was running about fourth and all that. But fuel strategy and all that, I mean, it really wasn't playing in his favor. I mean, he wasn't running like the same um, fuel efficiency because this is his first race. As you see, the 21, apparently he's been reportedly been wall tapping a lot as well. But he is currently behind my team owner, our team owner, Cress, who is the username ILY6457, which he is the team owner, and you'll see in a minute. But yeah, you see here, for a good amount of the race, from basically lap 146, I've been basically helping the both of them to carve the way through the field and all that, and try to maximize everything as well. So that was basically my role. I would be driving and all that, but sadly, but unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, I couldn't make the race on time. Mainly for the most part, it's just been a few battles here and there, maybe just the occasional crash, but I'm trying to get some of the most interesting stuff out of this thing, because sometimes it's best to get the best parts, because sometimes sitting here watching this for 30 minutes isn't ideal when I've trimmed basically half of everything down. So we're going to jump straight on to lap 170, since something pretty interesting occurs in that time frame when, well, you're gonna see in a minute, but we're just watching just the back of the field with well, intern here. I mean, he's not been doing. I mean, he's been off the pace a bit, but he's gonna be coming out of the pits from like lap 170 since I instructed him to. So let's jump on straight to that. The main takeaway here is the fact that you're just seeing the chats as of right now. This is on lap 170 as here is Intern exiting the pits. I just told him to box that lap, mainly because he was running out of fuel. And here is Cress. He's currently, here is ILY 6457. This is our team owner. He's currently second as of right now. IWWK can honestly go be quiet. He's currently running fifth. But here is our team bosses right now. He's currently running second, but he's having a bit of a fight with the number 18 of Rainbow, I think it is. There he is. As you can see me just turning down graphics a little bit. But yeah, mainly for the bonus part, the graphics were okay throughout this entire thing. I mean, sure, you see like a little bit of the lagging, but that's Roblox, really. That's performance from Roblox. But you can see right there, you see a bit of a gap between where the 98 is and the 21, and then the 18 here is just all over the back of our team boss here. And there's a bit of a gap between them to fourth. But mainly, the main takeaway is that the 18 and the 98 have been fighting for numerous laps, as we can see Intern there. He's just on his out lap. He's just coming out. He had to pit, but he's currently half a lap down, but he's going to be fine. As we can see here, numerous laps. They're both squabbling, really. But nothing interesting has been going on here, so we're just mainly just cutting to very, like, intriguing parts of the race and all of that stuff, and just seeing where things really go, because things really did turn for the worse at some points, where we had cars just riding all over the place. Mainly seeing here for the most part is just the battles that have been going on, as you can see here on lap 175, just a few laps later after Inter made his first his recent stop. Crest gets half turned out of turn 2 by, I think it was R15 or Takashi in the 22, who's currently in third as of right now. And then you see IWWK in the 27. I know you might not be able to see it, but I've been able to see it. Also half turn him. But yeah, it was just mainly battling here out, and it was just basically, yeah, just absolute chaos. Like there you go. R15 gets in the 98 there. 98 also gets into the 18. They're squabbling everywhere, and this is just what the chaotic racing nature was throughout most of the race was. But we did see a few cautions here and there. And we'll probably put that here in the highlights as well, just to highlight the race that we had earlier today. As you see there, IWWK getting into the 98 again as we start lap 176. So we are currently on lap 183, and multiple things will be happening. As you see there on as it just leaves your screen, that's the leader, the number 21, just pitting in, barely making it to the entrance of pit road. That puts the 18 as the leader, and it seems to be we're still having more beef with the 98 and everyone else. As oh no, oh the 98 has an issue. No, not the team owner. And, oh dear, 98's got an issue. Oh dear. And he's slow on track. That is unfortunate. Something's just happened. I even asked if he ran out of fuel or something, and I told, Intern as he's gonna pass now. There he is. There's Intern. He's passing our team owner now. He's having an issue. I told Intern to be careful, just be something, and just get around him. Apparently, Oh no, and he's missed the pit line. Oh, but he makes it in. He's fine, but... And he's one lap down, unfortunately. He's currently 7th, and oh, that was an accident there. Oh no, and this is where I flagged him for. Oh my gosh. And he's still having problems. Oh dear. As he rejoins safely at least. But that was just interesting. Like I was honestly wondering what happened, and that was intern right there. As we're heading back with Cress. I think he was just about to pit. I think. Yeah, he is. There he is. Oh my gosh, my guy, he just crashed into the tire barrier. He's fine as of right now. There's intern. He's just passing him again. As intern's actually one lap down as well. So both cars were one lap down, and as there we go, he's just came into pit. Yeah, that was almost heart shattering for a second. As there's intern as Cress as pitted. Intern is on a different strategy compared to Cress as of right now, who's in the 98. But yeah, mainly for the most part, they've had good runs, but unfortunately for Intern, it's his debut, and yeah, he's just been trying to learn the ropes. But I spoke with our team owner, Chris, as I've said, like, we're just going to give him another shot. I hope he doesn't see this, but yeah. There he is, so we're just checking the rest of the field as we're back on with Crest now. Over the next couple of laps here, so we're on lap 189, I think it is, as we're approaching lap 190. So yeah, after resolving the issues, oh dear, he's in the wall. As we're on lap 190, and I think we're gonna jump straight onto lap 195. Because I think something might, sorry, I'm mumbling on my words. Because we might as well jump to lap 195 since something might be interesting might be going on there. mainly for the most part. So what happened was IWWK had to, well, go one lap down for some reason. Intern is going to have to go AFK, but he did it on track, which, well, he got removed from, but he's still in the race regardless. Pit stops have been occurring and all that stuff, so mainly that. So that is what we've been seeing. So I'm going to jump on the straight to lap 214, where the next competition called Ocean is, as we just see me running for some reason. So that was just random, if anything. So let's just jump on to lap 214. Now on lap 214 here, as we're getting into turn 3, this was one of the most chaotic crashes I've ever seen. So as we come into frame, some random car, apparently driving some random 48, just crashed in front of the 21, and as you can see there, that was just massive chaos right there. In fact, I'm going to go and replay that one more time, and that was even in just slow motion. So I'm going to analyze, so we're going to see that again. But man, that was wild. As you can see, everyone trying to slow down. And yeah, it was just pure bedlam. Like, look at this. 27 slams into the 22. Absolute carnage. So let's just look at that again. So at this point, as we can see here on another replay here, that was just absolute chaos there. I think that was R15 that went down, or was that Takashi? And yeah, some random car just came up on track like right there and then just gets punted out of the way. I think that was Inter that did that, but oh well. But yeah, absolute chaos on lap 214, at the end of lap 214, to cause this caution. And well, what a way to do it. As you can see here, this was just after the restart, after the caution on lap 214 with that massive crash. You saw that I didn't put anything there, it was just sound, just a real time under caution and all that stuff. And yeah, 21's just been called out because he's been wall tapping a lot and all that. And as you saw that earlier, I was asking if the 17 could unlap himself because he was 4 laps down, and he's currently 1 lap down, but if I skip to lap 233, something massive will happen. And look at this, like this 21 is not letting anyone go, and look at this. He's yet to yield, and he's still not doing it. But nonetheless, let's just cut to lap 233. Or should I say, actually no, not lap 233, lap 230, which is only about 8 laps from now. Oh my goodness me, as you just saw right there in real time, this is on lap 229 and things just got a whole lot crazier. As we head down into turn 3, you see it's 3 wide into turn 3, that was not going to work. Player, crest, and as you see R15 on this side right there, and oh, that was a hefty hit. There's a caution right there. I'm going to play that one more time, and it's going to be in slow motion, but oh my gosh, R15 went for a ride. Let's play that one more time, as you see here from lap 229. As we are coming out of turn 2, it is going to get really dicey. As you see, Eduardo sitting in the back for some reason, but anyway. Crest gets on the inside of player and the number 25 Valvoline there, and it's Takashi in the 22 on the outside. You might not be seeing here, but here we go. As we head into turn 3, 3 wide, player gets into Crest, Takashi gets a piece of it, R15 rides the safer barrier and gets hit by Mina in the 62 right there. Player then comes up, hits Crest, and then R15, if you saw right there, gets clobbered by someone, and that was a massive hit. As we could see the caution just going off at lap 230, but under caution, something else is going to happen, and it's also going to involve player, but we'll get there in just a minute. We need to fast forward a few laps. This is currently lap 233, and as of right now, we just had a couple things currently going on. Intern is now on the lead lap, but something else is interesting that is going to happen right here, right now, as we're going to enter the pits on lap 233. So we're currently on board with Crest, as per usual, on the number 98. There's Takashi in the red and black 22, and player behind him in the 25. And watch this, and I spoke with this earlier, and look at, oh no. Oh dear. Oh, and it's chaos right there on pit road. Oh dear. That is not good, and oh, Crest was, yeah, slightly speeding in the pit lane, but it's because his pace limit was off. But we need to play that one more time. We need to see that again, because this was the most turning point in the race under yellow, ironically. There we go, one more time. Now this is in slow motion. As you can see, everyone except the 21 and the 18 are going to be pitting, as well as the 9, and someone else has the 27. So this is Crest we're watching on board, and Takashi is the leading car that's heading into the pits. I spoke with race control after the race about this incident on lap 233. Regarding that incident with player now, because it was a non-points paying race, because it's the All-Star, no penalties was dished, but if there was, because yeah, as you see, Takashi gets hit by the 62 of Mina afterwards, but yeah, that was just not, I mean, that was not ideal, but you're just going to have to deal with it, oh well. But just unfortunate, as we are going to be restarting very soon, and pretty much it's just like kind of like just a dash to the finish, and with one more caution, I think, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. And then the controversial finish, and we haven't even talked about that just yet. As we can see here, we're just completing the final 2 laps here. It's lap 249, and as of right now, the 21 and 18 were reported to yield. The 18 has at this point, but the 21 is still yet to literally yield, which is a problem. But what happens next will be shocking and, well, will result in what would possibly be like chaos. As we can see here, the final lap has occurred, and absolute chaos into turn 1. As we go across, oh, everyone is all over the place. Jeez. Everyone is all over the place, but this ending right here is just absolutely shocking. Like, look at this into turn 3. Everyone, and I mean everyone, was wall riding. Look at that. Wow. In fact, let me play that one more time. Play that final lap, watch this, and I can tell you race control was not happy about this. And well, basically everyone wall ride into the final corner, and well, that was it really. As you can see here, this was the overtime race, and with 1 lap to go, it's basically the race is on and it's anyone's game. And lucky for us, our team owner here in the BPR series has just won the All-Star race, and I was quite literally happy. I do apologize this video being ridiculously long at like nearly 36 minutes, but it was quite worth it, and it took like 3 hours to edit, but the racing was wild. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, hit the notification button to never miss out on any new content. I am RBMapleLeaf, and I'll see you all in the next video.